What's up, guys? A lot of people out there are probably wondering what is secondary school like for the UK. In today's video, I'm going to tell you all about it. So buckle yourself in, grab your popcorn, because we are in for a treat. Let's get started in today's video. First of all, it's nothing like an American school. We do not have any lockers that we just slam dramatically for the effect. We do not have a huge football game on every Friday, and we don't walk down the hallways in slow motion like the movies. We are nothing like that. And you can't just have to carry your bag everywhere. We also have school uniform, which is kind of better than American high schools because we don't have to choose different clothes every week, which is kind of difficult. Like, who has that many clothes for the whole school year? Because, like, I personally don't. You might have, but I personally don't. So, school uniforms just make it easier for us to know what we're going to be wearing. The next thing is mobile phones. Unlike American schools, they're allowed their phones where we are not. We Some schools have banned mobile phones completely in the UK. My school personally hasn't yet. They are in talk, but obviously you still have those people that go on their phones underneath the desk. You have the people that are in the toilets filming a little TikTok, and you have those people that are just walking around the school with their phones so they can get it taken off them every single day. Some people even have to hand their phone in the morning because the teachers know that they are going to be on it throughout that day. The next thing is GCSE pressure is a bit over dramatic. I'm not sure about American high schools, but the UK schools, secondary schools, all the teachers are on about, as soon as you're in year 9, they're on about you need to participate, you need to focus, you need to be on time, you need to be in the lesson, because GCSEs are important, but they don't need to be over dramatic. Like, you start 1 second late into class and they're like, you should be here on time because your GCSEs are very important. They are important, and you better be in your lessons. But the teachers are just way too dramatic, especially if you're in year 9 currently right now, year 10 and 11. You will know what I'm talking about. The next thing is the social drama. Friends will constantly change. You might not want it to change, but they will. Friends will go in, friends will come out, friend group will split apart, but that is totally normal in a secondary school. You might even lose some friends in year 7 and then be friends with them in year 10 again. It's not up to you personally, it's kind of up to everyone, not just yourself. But just remember, friend groups will always change no matter if you don't want them to. The next thing is the canteen situation. The queues, I'm telling you now, you want to get there fast as you can because the queues take so slow. You might be in the back, you might even be at the front, but I want you to be at the front, guys, because otherwise you're not going to get all the good pizzas, all the good food. So I'm telling you from experience, I was at the back of the queue. I looked at it at first, and it was amazing food, but I had to go to the back because the queue was long. And I got there, and there was absolutely nothing there. So make sure to be first. And also, you want to be aware that you might want to add more money, even if you get free school meals, which is £2.50 for my school. You might want to add more money because the food is expensive, especially if the meal deal. If you get free school meals, you get the meal for £2.50. But if you're not getting the meal deal, you probably can only have enough for one burger, one pizza, not even a drink, not a pudding. So just be careful with spending too much. And if you are, make sure to add money into your account. Now, this part, you need to listen because this is the truth that no one ever says because they don't like school, so they just say bad things. But these are actually the good things. So here's the actual truth. Most days are just normal. Like, you just go to school, do your lessons, come back home. It's not always just constant dramas. It's not always chaos. You have your laughs. you have your giggles, you have your bad moments, you have the worst moments of your life one day, and the next day is completely normal. You will have that. That is totally normal. So don't be afraid to give us a little laugh, a giggle, because you're too embarrassed because your friend groups aren't laughing. Just laugh anyway, because you will get through it with your friends. And if they don't put you up when you're at your lowest, they're not your real friends. Now, this section is for all the year sixes going into year seven. Just make sure you just relax. No one cares what shoes you wear after the first week. If you're wearing really weird shoes on the first day, that's normal. People will make fun of you because they think they're all cool now they're in year seven. Just be you, because if you're not being yourself, then what's the point? Because you are amazing, guys. Don't let anybody else put you down. Don't let anybody else tell you what's right and what's wrong. Because the only person that can tell you what's right and what's wrong is yourself. And everything you say is going to be right. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to give us a little subscribe and a like. And if this is what I said today happens in your school, comment down below. And hope you guys have the amazing rest of the year in your school. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!